see if this thing is working. This is a demonstration for Mr. Catling. Real weird looking spider in comparison to your beautiful one, but I will send you the notes. The Lagrangian mechanics is completely implemented for your spider, sir, and is in idle mode. There is a little nervous twitch on his left hand leg. I'm very sorry. When I become tired and sleepy, I get really giggly and make stupid jokes. Okay, as you can see, there is idling. So you see all the guys around here, all the little limbs that have a slight jitter to them. The reason being, and I explained to you the physics, is because it constantly falls and pulls itself off, constantly falls and pulls itself up. This gives, that's practically all the other idols that you see is more or less along the same lines. So here what you see is your spider. All you have to do, you add your meshes, of course not now. This spider is in idle mode. I have to figure out why it's twitching on that leg. Oh my God. The last thing I think will happen. This could be maybe some bug in the code, or I screwed up the geometry. I don't think it's numerical problems. The solution is very fast, so I can make you centipedes and stuff. You can put hundreds of legs on these things. We should be able to get you lots of beautiful procedural animation. Just to let you know that this this is what I described to you as parameterized design, 3D design. That means there are parameters, knobs that I can give you in the GUI on HTML panel that you can enter, and it will generate the spider for you and all its mechanics and code and solutions. This is as real as I'm telling you. This is already available from us. We have a very powerful software partner who is helping us with this, Wolfram Research Inc. You can check them out, the makers of Wolfram Mathematica and Wolfram Alpha. So I'm working with their guys to get us into very advanced geometrical programming, especially on the GPU side. And of course, this will go on the Unity platform shortly once we have your mesh and stuff. But this is, I think, is called by something. I sent you a picture earlier. By spring that connects the joints. There's a little spring between the joints, and I will give you a schematics for that. And I use the data from this simulation so you can actually see the virtual springs that you do not see where they are located. In the body of the animal, it's practically they're there. I mean, if you put it on the microscope, you can see. Then you can get inspired for mechanisms that you can envisage to add. Either they will be for real or they will be mock mechanisms that you put there to visualize how you can put the animal in different animation modes. Can cog and wheel and stuff that you had is possible. I can put it there. Our goal is not just to animate. You know that there are lots of people do these things by hand, keyframe animation. Our goal is to procedurally animate. Have a piece of code that will be retargetable. That means you can do centipedes, you can do ants, you can do anything that is multi-pod. Anyway, at any rate, so I just wanted to CC you on this tonight. So it took a couple of nights I made 4 versions of this. The reason I keep misguiding myself, they were not bugs, was because believe it or not, someplace around 1970s, EU and US publications and Canada's publications in academics and research just took a very bad nosedive into nothing. And so I have to refer to very old books, some of them from 1948 from your country. So books of mechanics are just lots of fluff, hundreds of pages of fluff, but I can't figure out the mechanics I need for this guy. Now let me see while I'm here. Pause, please. Let me see. This may jump all over the place. I want to bring it closer so I can see, show you the twitch. Sorry if I go all over the place and talk and talk and talk. It's just these are the things that you need to know. Okay, you see that. If you pay close attention, you see that the legs are slightly folding. This guy has a twitch, of course, a bug, but I will keep this bug because this is when I have nervous breakdowns. When I have bug, one of my legs jumps up like that. Did you notice that? Look at it again. Look at how this guy. Where is it that he does it? There's a little jump he does. I guess my eyes play tricks with me. But if you look at the spheres I put around the last joint, the toes on the ground, the feet, the toes, whatever you want to call them, you see there's a little bit the foot is going through the ground. This happens with all the characters. That means that it is bouncy, like I promised you to do that. I can make it super bouncy, for example, on the springs here and stiff on the legs over here. We can now that we have the Lagrangian mechanics, we can do anything we want. So you be a superstar, my friend. So far as multi-pod insects procedural animation goes. Have a good evening. It's very good that you got us into this direction. I appreciate your art and your amazing design and your very positive, good personality. Thank you, sir.